Hi, I'm Keisha Chanel and welcome to my channel. And so today I am talking about uncertainty. I am healing from a total knee replacement and I'm going through a physical and an emotional healing journey. And I want to take you right along with me. So today, like I said, I'm going to talk about uncertainty. But before I start, make sure that you comment below, like, subscribe to my channel so that you can continue to get more videos from me. So again, I'm talking about uncertainty. And so when you're healing from a knee replacement, there's a certain amount of uncertainty with pain. Some days you'll feel, like I'm on day 28, I think. Day 28 of my healing from my knee, week 4. So that time, pain meds, they're wanting you to start weaning off pain meds. They're wanting you to, you're able to get in the pool and do a different kind of therapy. You are just at a different place, that you're riding on the bike, you actually perhaps could be going to physical therapy in house, not in your house, but in the center, actually driving to physical therapy. So there's some different things that you're doing now. But the thing with the pain, with the knee replacement, some days you feel fine, and then some, because it's two different things that cause pain with knee replacement. It's the stiffness, and then there's also the pain of the surgery itself. So some days the pain of the surgery itself is, you don't feel that bad. It's like, oh, I'm feeling kind of good. This is gonna be okay today. And then the next day, not so much. Because if you don't move as much, you feel a lot of stiffness, and that can cause a lot of pain. I did another video about if you don't use it, you lose it. That's a whole nother story for another day. But the point that I'm making now is about there's different variations of the pain. And what happens is you can become uncertain about how you're gonna feel from one day to the next. Because like I said, one day you could be feeling fine, and then the next day, what happened? So there's a level of uncertainty. So we like to feel, as humans, we like to feel safe, and our subconscious mind always wants us to go back to whatever it is that feels safe. It wants us to go to whatever it is that we're used to, something very systemic. There used to be a Batman back in the day. Every day when it came on, I think it came out like 4:30 when I was little on the weekdays. Same back time, same back channel, something that you can depend on, something that can be consistent. That's what we want, right? But not all the time you will have this certainty in life. There's going to be levels of uncertainty that you just have to have. And well, not just have to have, but it's just going to happen. And then you just have to deal with it. So, but that can make you feel some type of way. It can make you feel hopeless. It can make you feel lost. It can make you feel like you're in a wilderness. It can make you feel like, I don't know what's going to happen, so I'm not going to even try. All these different kind of emotions can come up with uncertainty. So I want to talk about that a little bit today. And I actually wrote about it in my book. I feel better already. So I'm going to read from page 96. I'm sorry, read from page 96. And it was Decision Day 3 that I'm talking about uncertainty. So I'm going to read it a little bit. As trauma survivors, sometimes we second guess or delay our decision to heal because we are unsure about the outcome, how long it will take, or because we have never seen it modeled. If all we have seen, as long as we can remember, is pain, how can we expect to experience something different, right? When we decide to heal, we also decide to go against generations of inherited pain and trauma in our family and our community. We want reassurance. Ding, ding, ding. I don't know about y'all, but when I have to make a life-altering decision and I'm not reassured, my body feels achy and drained. My mind feels scattered, my throat feels dry, my chest feels tight, not comfortable or reassuring at all. Reading that he will satisfy my soul and strengthen my bones, that I will be like a watered garden, feels so reassuring and refreshing. It feels calming and relaxing to my body just to think about it. That's how we can rebuild the ancient ruins and restore the age-old fountains instead of continuing dangerous relationships and behaviors and staying in relationships where we aren't fully loved, poverty mindset, or people pleasing, or whatever else elders always did. We can create a new example of generational healing, an example of confidence, self-love, trust, abundance, and peace. Doesn't that sound wonderful? But that's what uncertainty can can make you feel stuck. It can make you feel stuck, but it's important that you decide to go forward with healing. It is important that you decide to go forward with the expectancy, because a lot of times as trauma survivors, we have this thing, this filter of expecting the worst in everything. Because bad things have happened to us, we think that bad things are going to continue to happen all the time, every time. So we have this expectancy of nothing but negativity and hurt and pain. And that is not life, ladies and gentlemen. That is not what God wants to do for us. He wants us to have abundance. He wants us to have love. He wants us to have peace. So I think they say like there's some saying. I think it's like even like a mountain or something. It rains on a bad side of the mountain every now and then. Basically, to saying like even on the bad side, it's good. Like sunlight comes down every now and then. So it's just like if you have a bad life, there's good stuff comes around. You're gonna have something good come around every now and then. I gotta get that saying, but it's like something about I gotta get it. It hit my head, but I didn't know what to say. But I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna post it. But yes, so that you can think about expectancy. So what happens is because we have this uncertain, we expect the worst. So when you expect better, you will get better. Now, and also the uncertainty is also you have to just develop a level of trust, because when you have this level of trust in God, this level of trust in yourself, and this level of trust in what you're capable of, you will feel better about the decisions that you make. You will feel better about that uncertainty of life, and you will be able to face it with this whole idea of, okay, I'm uncertain about what's going to happen, but I know that God's got me. I know that whatever it is, He's going to work it out for my good, and it's going to be okay. So that level of uncertainty, consider it like an adventure instead of like a dungeon, you know, because it's about how we expect things and how we see things and what we say to ourselves in the journey, right? So just imagine if you're going through like a breakup. You can have that breakup, and that, of course, initially after breakup, even if you're the one that causes the breakup, it hurts for a little bit. It hurts for a long time sometimes. But if you see it as an opportunity to do something different for yourself that you weren't able to do with this partner, if you see it as an opportunity to have something bigger and better, it's like, this didn't work out, but this is just moving out the way for God to bless me even more. See it as an opportunity for better. See that as, you know, this door closes, a window's gonna open up. You know, that uncertainty is the way that we look at uncertainty. We have to change the way we look at it, because I think it's Wayne Dyer. Wayne Dyer said, when you change the way you look at things, the things that you look at change. And that's the thing with uncertainty. If you change the way that you look at it, it changes. And that's the way it is, because life is a big old game of perception, right? And so that's what we have to do. We have to change the way that we look at the uncertainty. So instead of keeping yourself up at night like, oh my God, what's going to happen? Oh no, I don't know. Thinking that's like, you know what, God? I don't know what's going to happen, but I know that you got me. That when you have this thing, this fear of rejection, like a guy that you want to, like if you want to go out and you're not sure if you want to commit to a person, if you feel like in your heart, and if the guy is treating you well or something like that, and you're concerned about the whole break up with him before he breaks up with you kind of thing, or whatever it is, like going forward in something, and you just feel nervous about the decision of a rejection or abandonment or something like that, go into that uncertainty. It was like, okay, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to be okay. I've survived hard things. I'm going to be okay. So see it like that. See it like that. But again, when you change the way you look at things, the things that you look at changes. That's what you have to say. And so the other thing is, like with the uncertainty relating to my knee replacement surgery, it's been, I get a lot of people that different people have different levels of healing with knee replacements. You'll see some that take like a year before they can not have pain. Some people, I think I remember seeing on some YouTube video that Al Roker went back to work after 2 weeks. 2 weeks? Oh my goodness, no. I've known people that went back to work after 6. And I myself, I'm not stepping foot in that place until after 8. So it's just like, yeah. But it's just like, and then some people, they say it's like 3 months. So it's just like levels of healing. And so that uncertainty about how long it's going to take you to heal it can be kind of scary. But a lot of it is what it is in your control as far as the rehab. It isn't. It is in your control what you eat. It is in your control your mindset about it. So there's certain things that aren't under your control. So I wanted to sum this up about uncertainty, that some things are under your control, and changing the way you look at it is extremely important. And a level of uncertainty is okay. Recognizing that this is just life. Life be lifing. And now what they say, life be lifing. And then also trust God, because you're going to have so many different things that happen. But if you trust God that everything's going to be okay, that everything's going to work out for your good, if you develop a trust in yourself, knowing that you've been through hard things and you're going to go through hard things again. This is probably not going to be the last hard thing that you go through. So that level of uncertainty, understand that there's going to be a level of uncertainty, and it's okay. So those are the things that I wanted to share about uncertainty. And for more help to get my book, but also making sure that you follow me for more tips on anything with anything from healing from anything. Healing from anything emotional or physical with my book, and also with my channel. So make sure that you comment below, and make sure that you like and subscribe, and anything, and just reach out to me, and also just watch the other videos. I've got lots of videos on lots of things, all things healing and all things feeling better already. Thanks again for joining. Have a great day.